Get ready to match the stars. George Kennedy, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Wright, Lee Meriwether, Richard Dawson, and Betty White, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
How do you do?
Very, very well. You haven't asked me anything yet.
You feeling all right?
Fine.
George Kennedy is a familiar face to all of you who watch television because he's a star of the Blue Knights, a marvelous TV show. And this is his first time around here, and he's okay. Old George is okay, ain't it? Say George is okay.
He's a gentleman and a scholar, and he's okay.
He's okay.
Very
all right.
familiar.
You're not bad yourself.
He's a
gentleman and a scholar.
He's okay.
Thanks.
And this lady comes to us from Barnaby Jones, and that lady comes to us from Ellen Ludden. Mary Tyler Moore Show. Where do you come from?
Newberry's.
Yes. All right, let's say hello to Patty Hirahara and Carol Simmons over here. Patty's our current champ. She's won one game and has a total of $600.
Right.
And she's a student at Cal State Fullerton, and she's majoring in journalism, or communications, as they call it now.
Yes.
Is there anything you've left out that you want to tell us about? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Linwood, California. I was born there.
Okay. Now she's being challenged here by Carol Simmons, and she's had her first round question, and it was a difficult one, wasn't it, Carol?
Yes.
But you're going to get better. You're going to have a good time here, and you're going to go like gangbusters in a moment or so as we continue with round one here on Match Game 76. Come right back. Here we go. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Patty, this is all yours. You ready? Listen carefully. When Jackie the comic appeared at the Carpenters' Convention, he was so bad, in the middle of his act, the Carpenters started to construct a blank. When Jackie the comic appeared at the Carpenters' Convention, he was so bad that in the middle of his act, the Carpenters started to construct a blank.
I got it, honey.
You got it? Did you write it down?
No, but I'm going to.
That's it. He's got it. He's got
I'm
it.
going to.
Okay. She's got it.
What do they call that
All right.
thing? Wait a minute.
Okay.
I can't think of what it is.
Shall I, have you got an answer in your mind?
Yeah, it's that thing that...
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what that is.
Oh, I got it.
You got it? That's it. Okay. Okay, now we come over here to Patty Hirahara and ask her to respond to this. When Jackie the comic appeared at the Carpenters' Convention, he was so bad, and in the middle of his act, the Carpenters started to construct a...
Coffin.
A coffin. Coffin is good. In my mind, there were two good choices there, and coffin was one of them.
Well, I think I'm pretty close. Casket, coffin, same.
Casket, that's it. An upside-down casket. The body will fall out if you're not careful there, George. Okay, now, Brett, you're up.
Now, don't be unnerved, because I had to draw this for a little while, because I couldn't remember what it was. I'm a wonderful artist. A gallows.
A gallows.
See,
All
I
right.
had the head.
Now, don't boo that, because coffin and gallows are the two good answers there.
Better to hang first and
With-
bury next.
Charles?
I think my drawing is much more illustrative of the gallows. Gallows.
Gallows. Gallows is a good answer. Coffin is not bad, though. Lee, what did you have?
My drawing is right to the point, I believe. Coffin.
A coffin. Okay. There it is. Two for Patty. In the middle of his act, the Carpenters started to construct a coffin, according to Patty Hirahara.
No, I said a little old winemaker made a gallows.
A gallows. And what did you say?
I'm sorry. I had two choices, but coffin wasn't one of them. I thought of gallows, and then I thought his material was going right down the old tube. They built it down.
All right. So there's round one, and it's 2-0 in favor of the champ at the end of round one, and my finger's on the button. There it is. Now, round two coming up, Carol. It's all yours.
I'm going to try B again.
Okay. Everybody plays. Here's a little riddle for you. How can you find King Kong in the dark? The answer? You can smell blank on his breath. That's how you find King Kong in the dark.
In the dark. You can smell blank in his breath.
What are you doing? There you go.
I'm sorry.
Having a good time,
I
George?
just had to go.
All right, put it in the slot, and away we go. All right. Don't think about it too hard, Carol. Have you got a couple answers in your head there? Are you mulling it over?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Charles is ready, so we'll call on Carol. A little riddle for you, Carol. How can you find King Kong in the dark? The answer, you can smell blank on his breath. You know who King Kong is?
Yes.
Who was she?
It's a big ape.
A big ape, right.
Yeah. Monkey do. Potty. Whatever.
What was that, dear?
What did she say?
I didn't hear her answer, sweetheart.
Bad breath is what she said, or something like that. George, what'd you say?
Carol, I'm older than you are, and I had to go for what to me was the Fay Ray.
Remember the lady he abducted? Fay Ray on his breath. What'd you say, Brett?
He was in love, but sadistic. Fay Ray
Fay
took
Ray.
a bite right out of her.
There it is, Charles.
Fay Ray.
Fay Ray. You remember he kidnapped
But he
Fay
loved
Ray?
her. He wouldn't have eaten her, would he?
Well,
What did she say?
Don't get involved. Moving right along.
yes. What'd you say? In the middle of the dark, you can smell Fay Ray on his breath. Whatever then. Go ahead, Lee. You can't talk?
Well, no, because I know he was involved with more than just one. So he had people on his breath. I don't
He
know.
really was mean there.
Natives and, you know.
Ray Fay.
Ray Fay.
Got her coming and going.
Right. All right. That means Patty wins the game. Congratulations to you. Stand by, my dear. Did we disrupt your nap there, Roger? You were supposed to hold a sign up and you did, and no one knew. Well, anyway, you won it. So you stand by here for a second while we say goodbye to Carol Simmons. We've got some gifts for you, Carol.
Thank you.
And it was a pleasure meeting you, Carol Simmons. And while she's spinning off, we'll spin these messages just for you. Patty's up here for the second time. This is the second game she won. She's got $700 now. Last time she was up here, she tried for the 5,000, or the 2,500 rather, and did not connect with it. How do you feel now?
I still feel terrific. It's great to be here.
Okay, Patty, good luck to you this time. We polled a recent studio audience, Patty, and we got their best response to this. Blank handler.
Oh.
Now, the answer that group gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. Now, if you match the answer they gave second most frequently, you get $250, and the third one gets you $100. And remember, you can get some help from our celebrities. Now, whom do you call her?
Brett, please.
What about Panhandler?
Panhandler is one. All right.
George?
George, have you got one?
Oh, rhymes, manhandler.
Manhandler.
And Betty, please.
Betty?
Oh, I was afraid you'd do that.
Third is tough, but just think about it now.
All right. Cow handler. Well, cows have those handles on them, you know.
Oh, that's right.
No. Door handler. No, panhandler, door handler.
There may not be a third one. Don't strain yourself.
Yes, as Chuck said, animal handler.
Animal handler. So those are the three you have. Animal handler, panhandler, and manhandler. Now, do any of those sound good to you?
I thought manhandler.
Manhandler is the one you want. That's the one that George gave you. Let's find out if it's up there. And if so, where? That is the question. Is it under the $100 response? Dog handler.
You didn't say dog handler?
I've said dog for every other answer all week, and I didn't say it now.
Betty White, the dog lover, did not say dog handler. Well, let's find out now if manhandler is under the $250 response. Panhandler.
It's gotta
Well,
be man.
maybe. Let's find out. You think so, audience?
Yep.
All right, Earl, slide it. Manhandler, right. Congratulations. Very good. Okay. Patty, you going over $1,000. You now have $1,200, but more important, you're going to play for 10 times 500 or $5,000. Remember to collect that. You got to match one celebrity exactly. It's time to choose one.
I think I'll try George this time.
George, are you ready? You get ready to... Now, this is time you have to write your response, George. And she'll face me. And here it is, worth $5,000. Blank web. W-E-B. Blank web. Or blank web. George is finished. And now, Patty, we ask you to think of an answer, get your ESP going here, and try and figure out what George has written on that card so you can match it. What do you say to that? Blank web.
Spider web.
Spider web. Well, the audience thinks you're right. Going to find out right now from George if spider web it is.
How could I possibly let her down?
Spider web! All right. She's very happy about that. In a moment or so, you're going to meet another player. George, do you do this much kissing on the Blue Night?
No, not even with the dog.
Oh, well, we're very happy for you, Patty. And now let's meet your new opponent. Here comes Bill Bates. Hello there, Bill.
Hi, Gene.
Okay, let's start, Patty. I guess you two know each other, don't you? And, Bill, we welcome you and ask you to tell us who Bill Bates is and where he's from.
Well, I'm a policeman for the city of Los Angeles. I'm married to a lovely girl. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and play a little tennis and golf.
You say you're a policeman?
Yes.
And do you sit in you cruise around in a car?
No, I'm a motorcycle officer.
You're a motorcycle officer. And where do you do that? Were you all over town?
No, in the Watts area, 70-something.
I see. I see. Okay, well, I see. You ever watch George Kennedy and his police show?
Oh, yeah.
The Blue Night there?
Certainly.
Do they tell it like it is?
I won't
Okay.
say-
I withdraw the question. Okay, good luck to Bill Bates, and here we go, round 1. Bill, it's your choice, A or B.
I'll take B.
B it is, and everybody plays. In the Army Canine Corps, Private Fido got court-martialed for blanking an officer.
What?
In the Army Canine Corps. You know what the Canine Corps is?
Yes, it's for little puppy dogs.
For the dogs, yes. Private Fido got court-martialed for blanking an officer. All right? Love your hairdo, Charles.
And he used my brush.
Okay.
What is he
Ready for
doing
Charles.
over here?
Now we're ready. Bill Bates. In the Army Canine Corps, Private Fido got court-martialed for blanking an officer.
Biting.
Biting. There are 2 or 3 good answers here. He gave the simple, straightforward one of biting. What do you say, George?
I gave the very crooked one of tinkling on.
Tinkling on. Okay, there's his answer. Brett, what's yours?
You know, I've always loved motherhood and all that stuff.
Yes.
And I love babies.
Right.
I said impregnating.
Charles? He said...
You didn't say whether it was male, female, whatever.
We didn't say anything, no. It's up to you,
I
Charles.
said an officer.
Quiet, Brett.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was the question yesterday about a gallows? You just, well, no matter. I said using an officer as a fire hydrant.
As a fire hydrant. All right, Bill Bates is looking for the answer. Fido got court-martialed for biting an officer.
Well, Bill, my officer will have to wear that because...
He was bitten. Okay. What is that that he had to
It's a Band-Aid.
A Band-Aid.
I said they were drawing up a
Okay.
Band-Aid.
Richard, for biting an officer.
Of course, I won't be driving through once a great deal. I said wetting an officer. I shall walk all the way through there.
All right. Betty, now you're the animal expert here.
Man's best friend put a bite on a friend.
All right. Good for you. Okay, your question will be long in a moment or so, Patty, but right now, this is coming your way. Never mind. Okay. Hello there. Now, what is it you came here for? Oh, yes. All right, Patty, this is all yours. Your first round question. Everybody plays. Max said, I just went to a restaurant in Death Valley and was it terrible?
How terrible was it?
Thank you, my dear. The only thing on the menu was a blank sandwich. Max said,
I
I just
got
went to a restaurant in Death Valley and was it terrible? The only thing on the menu was a blank sandwich. A blank sandwich. Or a blank sandwich.
I love my answer.
Good. Very good. All right, the upper tier is ready, and now the lower tier is ready. We come over to here to Patty Hirahara. Patty Max said, I just went to a restaurant in Death Valley, and it was terrible. The only thing on the menu was a blank sandwich.
Sandy.
A sand sandwich. Okay. She said a sand sandwich. That would be rather unappetizing, wouldn't it?
I've never had very many of them.
There it is. A sand sandwich. Okay, Brett?
You know how Scoey Mitchell is on this show? He never gets one right.
Yeah.
He's like the other side of the coin. I've never seen anything like it.
He's amazing.
It sounded like a wonderful idea to me at the time, but now that I think about it, I'm not too sure. I said a corpse sandwich.
Corpse sandwich. Leave her alone.
I'm in menopause.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard you're wonderful.
What did you say, Elizabeth?
I haven't seen you in it, but I heard you're wonderful.
Well, hers is so far behind her that she doesn't remember.
Stop booing or I'll get a hot flash. Okay. Charles.
A tombstone sandwich.
A tombstone sandwich. Could have skipped him. Lee Meriwether. And the Death Valley, the terrible restaurant, the only thing on the menu was a sand sandwich, according to Patty. What do you say?
I'm afraid you're going to want to skip me, too. I said a lizard sandwich.
A lizard sandwich.
Yes.
No, lizards are in the desert, so that's a possibility.
Yes,
Richard,
but-
what did you say here?
Well, don't boo, because I'm in women pause. Sand.
Sand. High score. Betty, what do you say?
Oh, I said a rattlesnake sandwich.
A rattlesnake sandwich. All right, now here we go to round two.
That's what they say.
Boing. All right, Bill.
I'll take B again.
B again. Two people do not play. Lee and Betty. Gloria was thrown out of the marching band after she got her blank stuck in the tuba.
She got her what? Well, she got after she got her. Did you say blanks or blank?
Gloria was thrown out of the marching band after she got her blank stuck in the tuba. Quickly now, we're running close
Well,
to time.
honey, I'm clipping right along here.
Oh, I love marching music. I could march all day in there. Everybody up and march around the breakfast table. Who said that?
Don
Don McNeil, that's right. All right, here we go.
Marching down.
Bill Bates. Gloria was thrown out of the marching band after she got her blank stuck in the tuba.
Boob.
Boob. You ever watch this show?
Sometimes.
We say that around here occasionally, George.
Yeah, I only watch it when it's on.
Oh.
But I missed this time. I went for tongue because
Got
of
a
the
tongue.
mouthpiece.
Oh, yeah, it's a big horn and all that. Brett, what'd you say?
I think this is a match. I just have to make one little boob.
A boob, okay. Charles, what'd you say?
I'm sorry, I said rear end because she would be marching the other way. If she got the other, she was marching this way.
All right.
I'll be able to drive through Watts.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's 4 for you. And yours is yet to come. The first thing, this is coming your way. Celebrities, you were just grand.
Wonderful.
But tomorrow you'll be better. See you never near Match Game 76. Join us tomorrow. Goodbye.
Guess. Blank.
Judge.
It.
Right. Score.
A point. Light.
Light.
Spell. With. Speed.
Beat. The clock. View.
Me.
Quick. Hold.
House.
Rocks.
It.
Beats. Opera. It. Beats.
Bingo.
Every night. The game.
It's
Lingo.
It's Word Game Heaven, weeknights at 7, only on GSN.
GSN.
The network for games.